Hey, kiddo. How you liking that vintage Captain America comic?
It's pretty awesome, Grandpa, and I'm learning about this stuff in class now, so it makes it even cooler.
You know, I was a lot like Captain America back in my day. Heck, I even saved the city from the Nazi menace once.
Wait a minute, Grandpa. I learned about this stuff in class. I don't remember there being any battles here.
There was at least one battle on American soil, and it was right here in the Big Apple. And it was on this very street.
Grandpa, every summer I visit, I get to help you run the comic shop. And every summer, you tell me some tall tale. I am older now. I can tell the difference between what's a story and what's real.
Just because it's a story doesn't mean it isn't real.
Okay then, let's hear. What happened?
Well, I was about your age. Maybe a little older, maybe a little younger. I don't remember that part. What I remember is that it was summer. I was on this very stoop reading comics, just like you are now. I remember hearing what seemed to be a far-off noise, and it was quickly getting closer. It was a rhythmic, metallic pounding. Boom, boom, boom. There I stood in the middle of the street, waiting for whatever it was. That's when I saw that it wasn't an it. It was a them. They were every bit of 7 feet tall. Their eyes glowed a fierce blue, as if some sort of atomic reactor were firing off in their steel skulls. And guns mounted right to their arms. Who knows what other weapons they had hidden under their armored shells. At first, I didn't know what I was gonna do, if anything at all. Then it hit me. I was a patriot. I had to do something. The second I moved, it got their attention.
Halten Sie noch vor der Macht des Reiches, junges Ungeziefer.
I tried to hide behind a car, but it was vaporized. I dug behind another car, but after what he did to the last one, I knew I wasn't safe.
Ihr Versuch, uns auszuweichen, ist schwach und sinnlos. Sie und Ihre kleinen Waffen sind nichts gegen unsere überlegene Todesmaschine. Die schwachen Leute von Ihrer Nation und impotente Regierung wird fallen für unsere Armee. Zielen!
It was like a wave of metallic thunder when those monsters raised their arms ready to fire. There was no mercy, and if they were willing to level a city block to get rid of one kid,
Für den Führer.
I could only imagine what they had in store for the city. Heck, the country for that matter. I had done it. Me, a kid. I had saved the city. The nation. It was all over. But it wasn't over. I could hear more of them coming, this time from the other end of the street. And it sounded like there were 100 times as many. What I saw was worse than what I had imagined. This time, it wasn't a them, it was an it. A very large it. This thing was so much steel and weapons, I don't even know how it was able to move. So there I stood, like David before Goliath.
Es scheint, Glück hat man einmal begünstigt. Junger amerikanischer Schweinehund. Sie werden nicht so geglückt ein zweites Mal.
I stood there for a moment, motionless, so scared I couldn't even muster up a scream, a cry, not even a whimper.
Vorbereiten Sie sich, Ihr Ableben zu treffen, Kleiner.
I dropped to my knees, about to abandon all hope. I looked up one last time into the eyes of the behemoth. If I was going down, I was going down facing my enemy. That's when I spotted something. A small gyroscope-like thing with a pulsating light at its center. That was it. His Achilles heel. Goliath's weak spot. I remembered my slingshot. I reached into my back pocket and grabbed it. From my other pocket, I pulled out my lucky marble with no time to lose. Took aim and fired. A dead-on bullseye. It burst into a massive arcing light. I held my arms over my eyes, it was so bright. I thought for sure the thing was gonna explode and take me with it. I stood there frozen and watched as the giant shuddered and then slumped before it convulsed one more time. Its head flailed back and beams of light shot from its eyes and mouth as it came crashing down toward me. So that's it. Yeah, that was the day I saved the city. No, the country. All on my own. It was a heck of a day, let me tell you.
It was a cool story, Grandpa. I'll give you that.
But?
But what about the evidence? A battle here, on this street, against giant Nazi robots, and it doesn't make the news or the history books?
Covered up. The whole thing. Just like Roswell.
And you didn't save anything. You didn't keep any cool trophy to show off?
Well, now that you mention it, I lost my lucky marble that day. But I did manage to save this.
So you lost your lucky marble, but now you have a lucky nut? Nice try, Grandpa. You should write comics instead of selling them. That nut could have come off any old truck or something.
Yeah, whatever you say, kiddo. I'm gonna go in and get a soda. You want one?
Yeah, thanks.
Oh, there was one more thing I managed to save.
Really?
Yeah. Where do you think I got the sign on the comic shop?